Welcome to Truth Thursday, a space where we pause to reflect, tap into our inner wisdom, and embrace the power that lies within. Today, we're exploring the sacred dance of protection and guidance, the invisible force that walks with us through uncertain times. In this story, we witness the reminder that even when we can't see the full picture, we are never alone. Like the hawk soaring through the sky, we are always watched over, always guided, even when the journey seems unclear. This isn't just a story of nature's beauty, it's a call to trust in the unseen and to have faith in what's being orchestrated behind the scenes. And to remember that protection and guidance are often present in ways we don't always recognize. Let's begin today's story, The Cry of the Hawks, a message of divine timing. This morning, as I stepped outside to take in the crisp air, a sound caught my attention. A cry unlike the usual calls of the crows. This one held depth and urgency, almost as though it carried meaning beyond the physical world. I watched the birds scatter in frantic flight, their movements disordered as though something had unsettled them. My gaze followed them, and that's when I saw them. Two hawks soaring high above. Their cries rang out, piercing the silence, as if declaring something to the world. The sound was haunting yet powerful, stirring something within me. This synchronized flight was effortless, commanding, and purposeful. And then, in a beautiful display of harmony, they swooped down toward a tree, where a young hawk waited patiently in a nest, trusting that its protectors would return. In that moment, something felt sacred. It wasn't just nature at work. This was a message, a truth. These hawks were not just calling out, they were declaring their unwavering protection, their commitment, their guidance. I paused and closed my eyes, allowing the energy of this moment to sink in. Life often places us in moments of waiting, when we can't see the full picture, when we must rely on faith. The Hawks reminded me that just because we can't always see protection or guidance, it doesn't mean it isn't there. No matter what you're waiting for or what you're guarding, know that you are not alone. The universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating divine timing, bringing the right people, moments, and opportunities into your life. As the hawks settled into their nests, I took a deep breath, trusting once more in the unseen forces that guide us. The journey may feel uncertain, but rest assured, it is always protected. Remember, you are always watched over, always guided. The signs are there if you just take a moment to look up. As I stood in the quiet aftermath, I felt a deep sense of peace wash over me, a knowing that even when I can't see the full picture, I am always guided. The hawk's cry had faded, but the message remained. Divine timing is at work, protecting us, even when the path seems unclear. Trusting in that unseen force is not just about surrendering to the unknown. It's about knowing we are always watched over, always supported, even in the moments of waiting. The lesson was clear. We are never alone in our journey. And sometimes the most powerful protection is the silent assurance that the universe is working on our behalf. As you reflect on today's story, I invite you to ask yourself, what moments in your life have felt uncertain, yet were actually guided by unseen forces? What protection or support can you trust is already on its way. Healing begins when we step into the knowing that we are always protected, always supported, and always guided, even when we cannot see it. The journey may be uncertain, but it is always divinely protected.